check out the ratios. This is slightly unexpected. Now I know there is a lot of other news. Everyone's already covered it. We've seen meme coins going crazy. We've seen wrapped BTC, and who would have thought, that a derivative? I don't know if you'd call it derivative if it's backed 1-to-1, but will most likely reach its parity on Pulsechain. We've seen USDT, USDC, DAI, and the like do that same feat, and we're seeing recognition across the board. We're seeing number 2 in volume, number 1 being Ethereum itself, with the number 2 blockchain. Now, this is some impressive stuff, and it's like day 9? This is just the beginning. So I can see a path to $1 HEX, $10 HEX, $100 HEX on Pulsechain, and Ethereum as well. Currently, I think, I could be wrong, I'm pretty sure that they are going for 1-for-1. I'm just checking here, off screen. Now, PLS to PLSX is interesting, as I said before, it's like 1-to-2. So if you had any liquidity set up for that, you're actually gaining PLSX. So maybe you're thinking about doing an advanced, sell or buy of one asset or the other, because that's what LP pools can be. If you have a look at the farms, remembering what happens when, say, incentive token at PLSX, say incentive token moons hard, say PLSX moon hard together, then you're not looking too bad. But say, one outpaces the other, then you end up with the bag that's worth less. Might not be that bad, but it's just something to consider this early on in the game, because I was seriously thinking about taking a year off, coming back in the year and being like, PLSX, Pulsechain, and HEX is worth how much? Now, maybe it's not just me, maybe there's others that can see through the matrix, but I can see a path for $1 HEX, $10 HEX, and $100 HEX on Pulsechain and Ethereum. Hear me out. Now, as we've seen, price go up and to the right with the Richard tokens, coins, products, projects, the L1s, whatever else. So that is, what is that doing? That's building up more capital. That's providing more liquidity to the system. That's literally taking back your time, because, money is literally your time. It's your economic input and output in a visual format, you could say. 1s and 0s on a screen, that's what you exchange for your time. The way that this current system works. Now, that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is, as Pulse continues to rise, as PLSX continues to rise, as incentive token continues to rise, as HEX continues to rise on both chains, potentially, you will see what's, say Pulsechain gets 100x, a 10x, 100x, whatever. If people, because I know people like to sell, like you can't tell me that you haven't sold, because on chain you saw people selling. This is what drives prices down. Now we see the bridge basically clearing up, but the numbers still growing, which is amazing, which is more economic energy in. We haven't seen the large numbers out yet, but it could be coming. But if you take into account those figures, but also take into account the growth that we could see through PLSX and incentive token. Say for instance, just hear me out. Say you put in $1 million as a sacrifice, and it goes up 2x, 2 million, 3x, 4x, 5x. How many x's, could it go up? Now, at that point, you have an option, many options. You could, say it goes up at 2x, you could take out your initial capital and maybe put it on a centralized exchange, put it back into the Ethereum side, which is fine. You could troll your bank account, as we saw in a tweet, which is kind of funny, which is also fine. But some people, just if you think this through, some people might take some of that and maybe burn it. And how would they burn it? You could burn it through a certificate of deposit on the blockchain. Where have we heard this before? Oh, maybe it's the initial Richard Hart product, finished product, immutable. Now on 4 chains, sorry. It's on 4 chains now. But primarily, we'll consider Ethereum chain and PLS, Pulsechain. If someone was to take some economic energy from the Pulsechain side and chuck it into the certificate of deposit and burn it, after you've made your gain of X amount, 1x, 2x, 10x, who knows? You'd be literally burning it, and then what? You'd be locking it away to mint it at a later date to delay your gratification. Hey, what's happening, man? I'm just going over some thoughts in my mind as to how we could see in the upcoming, I guess it would be months, could be weeks, but like, it's getting crazy. It's only been, I think, 9 days with Pulsechain out, with the bridges being open for X amount of days. I think I got it in the comments just to keep track. But yeah, it's absolutely amazing to see this ecosphere take place. 87.3%, 132 mil. We got more farms. Gas prices are an interesting topic, because I am literally trying not to make any trades. It sounds crazy because of all the potential out there, but I don't want to be burning this pulse. I mean, I just think it could be worth so much more in the future. Now, I wonder if that's coming through the audio. But yeah, alright, I'll wrap this one up. But that's my thoughts. Think about it. If people are able to take some economic energy, maybe, just maybe, goes into some HEX because maybe it's beneficial, I don't know. Maybe they've got more than enough in terms of how many X's what can it do. We might just see some absolutely insane figures. Insane. That's why I'm going to try and stay off of the internet best I can, because every time I come back and check, it's gone up and to the right. And like I said, I'm waiting for the sell, because I know what's coming, and it'll be evident on chain when it begins. But if it's gone up 10x, and 10% of that is then a sell into, I don't know, fiat for whatever reason, or into Ethereum for whatever reason, you'll see it. But then maybe that 10% from that 10x goes into something else. System is just amazing, because pretty sure Pulsechain was the racetrack specifically designed for a particular finished product, and it's like it's snowing, and HEX is going to be the only thing. Maybe PulseX, incentive token, some other stuff. It's going to be the only thing with the snow tires on. Alright. Signing out. Oh, and also, I've had enough of Rumble. I've had enough of YouTube. Go to Rumble. Go to Rumble. Go to Rumble. I'm getting too many issues with YouTube. So, I will go to where I'm treated best, although there won't be the following, etc., etc. But, if you want to check it out, you want to make a channel, you can say whatever you want over there, and there's no censorship. You might even get monetized with a tiny channel. Who knows? All I gotta say, YouTube, is fuck you. Chat, I love you. HEX skins, PulseX skins. If you made it to this part of the video, congratulations. If not, strap in. Peace.